Alright everybody, welcome back to 2064 Read-Only Memories. I'm your host, Sir Gonna Forget About Her Coffee, because I get easily distracted by everything. I have a cup of hot coffee sitting to my left that I can very easily reach over and grab, but that's not gonna happen. I'm gonna forget about it immediately. What did we save last? Oh wait, yeah, there's the rabbit girl. That's where we were, alright. Feel bad for her, because she's like, please don't make my boss any more angry than she already is, and I'm like, okay.
Okay, let's deliver this and make amends.
Do we have to?
I thought I told you to beat it. Or do your ears just not work?
I wanted to bring you coffee as a way of an apology for something I didn't do wrong. We just wanted to bring your coffee and make sure there were no hard feelings.
Ha! Ah, that's cute. I promise I don't bite. I just have a job to do. Sometimes I think Charlie's hair gel seeps into his brain, but he brings in most of our revenue, so his happiness is our top priority.
Sympathy's the best. She's like, if I come off as a bitch, it's because Charlie's stupid and I have to fucking stay on top of him all the time.
Now, Scram, you know how to get in touch with me if you need me.
Alright.
That did not go well at all. We need some kind of leverage to get Mr. Nova to give us the information we want. I'm certain he knows something. Don't you agree?
He was being pretty evasive.
Indeed. While you were talking to him, I took the opportunity to look into his history more thoroughly. It turns out he did a series of promos for a local Hassie bar early in his career, and some fans still spot him there from time to time. It's a long shot, but frankly, everything about this case has been one long shot after another.
So I don't forget about my coffee.
Maybe we should question the people at this Hassie establishment and look for any dirt we can use to put some pressure on Mr. Nova.
Let's do it.
There must be something. It's the only path I see.
Sure.
The Hassie bar is located on Market Street, near the Genus Clinic. We can head there whenever you're ready.
I'm always ready, Turing. These peeps ain't gonna talk to us because they're just in a bad mood all the time. I hope you know that we didn't make your boss any more angry, so you're safe, sweetheart. Map. No, Market Street. Oh, okay. It's by the, ooh, look at this. Is that the dude? Is that the dude? It's Brian! It's Brian. Harass that person. Okay. Brian! What are you doing here?
Welcome back! Care to take another pamphlet or two?
No, I don't want any of that. Why are you out here all alone?
Ah, the cold weather has made organising demonstrations a bit difficult, to say the least. But I refuse to relent in our mission. Rain or shine, sleet or snow, I will not rest until I stop these abominations from undoing God's almighty work.
Wow, he has no idea what some of these people have been through. Why is someone with genetic modifications less human? This too, both of these are very important questions.
I feel it's rather simple. It's even in the name. Modifying genes means we are changing the very DNA that makes us unique.
Yeah, and some people need that. The friggin'
We're
girl I
giving
talked to, the
doctors,
one who's
among other
pissy
people
all the
with a
time,
severe lack of
she
understanding
had to
of the
because
human
she was-
condition, the
she
right
was
to
dying.
make us into entirely new species. We are the byproduct of tens of thousands of years of natural selection and evolution, and now these people want that progress to just be reduced to a formula, to be injected into your skin at your convenience?
Yeah, they've evolved.
And why? To fulfill some sick fantasy. We have VR dramas. Leave your imagination at home. Besides, why should we give these self-proclaimed animals the same rights as humans when they clearly don't want to be human?
Won't shutting down clinics like this cost lives?
That's a leading question. Of course, some people have life-threatening afflictions, and it's a good thing that science has evolved to treat all kinds of diseases. Simply wanting cat ears and furry tails does not constitute a disease. A disease of the mind, perhaps. If the government strictly limits genetic alteration surgeries to only life-threatening emergencies, well, that would be a start towards undoing the damage.
That's stupid. It's like getting a tattoo or a piercing. It's something that you live with.
Made in
if
his
you have
image,
a tattoo, you get to live with it for the rest of your life.
Did not include fur.
I don't know. Our ancestors used to be completely covered in hair, so how far back would you like humanity to go?
That is the greatest misconception of our group. They would have you believe that we'd rather go back to the Dark Ages.
That's what it sounds like. You sound like a dickhead.
Oh, sure, the human revolution wants people to go back to washing clothes by hand down by the river, right? We'll all go back to playing with sticks, yes? We do not advocate for a reversal of all technology. That would be ludicrous. We merely want severe limitations on genetic enhancements and a focus on medicinal practice beyond gene therapy.
I think that the genetic enhancements are a personal choice and that you should have no say in it unless someone is being hurt or coerced into becoming a genetically altered or genetically enhanced person. Brian, you're a dickhead.
That would include an outlawing of cosmetic gene therapy, yes. People parading around in fur and scales as proud abominations.
If I was,
we need the
I
government
would definitely
to protect
take the
these
chance
patients
to get
from
like
themselves.
wolf ears. That's all I wanted to ask.
Great! Do tell me when you get the article out. I love to read the comments.
Yeah, you're not gonna like what I have to say.
Forgive me if I'm wrong, but doesn't most of the meshnet speak critically of your organization?
Oh, that's cute. The robot wants to join in the discussion now.
Do not talk shit about Turing.
Yes, this is true. Though historically, most revolutionaries are unpopular when they're in the middle of the fight. I sleep comfortably knowing that history will be on my side.
You're not gonna be comfortable when a wolf person breaks into your house and eats your face. I'm not gonna lie. You haven't really convinced me.
Ah, I suppose I have come to expect that. Never mind. Write what you wish. When the city falls and we have an elephant as mayor, remember that all of you thought we were loonies.
You are a loony. Thanks for the interview. I'll let you know if I need anything else.
Oh, please do. Have a lovely day now.
Mm-hmm.
And remember, God designed you perfectly just the way you are.
I'm gonna go get wolf ears immediately, Brian. Anyway, how do I get into this place? Sorry, I was distracted. Oh my god, she's gonna be so mad at me. I'll be like, it was an accident, I'm sorry. Keith, that guy's name is Keith. That guy's name is Customer. Okay, let's talk to Ramona. Hi, Ramona.
Well, if it isn't the luckiest jerk I've ever seen in my life.
I'm sorry.
I had to schedule a specialist to come fix my ROM, and you better hope they can. Oh well, all's well that ends well. I underestimated how much people would appreciate an early Christmas.
You getting more customers?
Anyway,
More hot cocoa?
what can I do for you?
I was hoping you had some time to talk.
Sure. I still have a little bit before closing, and I could use some conversation to distract me from the anticipation of the VR drama I have waiting for me when I get off. What do you want to know?
Did Charlie Nova do promos for this place?
Charlie is a complete trip. We met when he was just starting out doing adverts. He still drops in every once in a while to hang out. I love the guy. He's super funny, always has the best stories, and his hair is perfect.
Oh, cray-cray, if you ask me.
And he parties harder than anyone I know.
Does he now?
A couple weeks ago, he invited me to this rave at some hole that's probably already shut down, and he got so amped up on Crash that he jumped up on the table and hosted an impromptu dirty dancing contest.
I love that this is all this took.
I swear, if he was in Charlie Nova, we would have gotten chucked out on our asses. But it was a lot of fun.
I'm so glad that you talked
If
to
you
me
want to
today,
meet him,
Ramona.
just hang around here long enough. He loves mingling with his fans. Not that it helps his ego any.
This is pretty innocuous. We are going to need more evidence if we're to fabricate a believable story that will convince Mr. Nova it's in his best interest to help us.
Thank you for your time.
Sure, just let me know if you need anything.
Of course.
I'm always happy to help.
Ramona's cool. Let's talk to this Keith fellow.
Oh, hey, it's you. Wow, long time.
Wait, do I know you?
Who's this?
This is Keith, an old buddy of mine, apparently.
Hey, not too old now. Did you manage to keep that plan I got you alive?
Yeah, totally.
Really? Nice job. I didn't expect it to last a month.
I'm gonna go replace it right now.
It's great to see you, though. Sorta surreal, too. You're never around on social sites or anything, you know. I bet you didn't see any of the pictures I put up from my last climbing trip in Colorado. For a tech journalist, you do have pretty poor net presence.
Sorry.
That's what I said.
Figures. So, what's with the bot?
That's cheering my ROM.
Yours? Really? Huh. I didn't think you liked to bring work home, as it were. Anyway, it's great to see you. What brings you to the Hassie Bar? Doing a review of that sweet weather ROM outside or something?
We're actually here on an investigation.
All right, now that's the kind of journalism I'm talking about.
Indeed, we're looking into some accusations made against Charlie Nova. And we're actually trying to build up a solid case against him.
No shit. I actually may have exactly what you need.
Dude, Keith.
Charlie comes here all the time. You know that show he's host of, Star in the Stratosphere?
Mm-hmm.
That show where normal people try to become actors and singers and all. Listen to this recording I made when he was here last month on his book tour.
So many people come up to me thinking that if they can sing or act, I'll just make them a superstar. But that isn't how it works. Raw talent isn't enough to get you by in this industry.
Gotta
and
suck some
anyone who
dick.
thinks so is lying to themselves.
Sorry.
It takes hard work and persistence. You gotta want it, and want it bad. But the kids I get on Star in the Stratosphere, which I host each and every week, as you all know, they're all so young and hungry. I love them. I do my damnedest to make sure they get what they want. They give me their best, so I'm gonna give them mine.
It's not much, but it might help you build a case if you chop it up right. Just keep my name off it. I post hiking pictures, not scandals.
Of course, Keith.
Well, if nothing else, the threat of this dropping on the mesh should get them talking. Here, I just made a copy for you.
Keith's the best.
Anyway, I'd love to catch up soon. For now, I'll let you keep at it. You can usually find me here if you want to chat again.
Awesome. Thanks, Keith. Later. Keith! My
Say.
boy!
Why did you tell Keith that I belong to you?
Well, I do like you, and I don't have a ROM of my own yet.
I'll thank you to remember that I am not the same as any ordinary ROM that exists to be subservient.
I know.
I don't like being forced to assert my independence as a unique individual, but I really thought you were above this.
I didn't mean it
Anyway.
like that. God. I almost want to go reload and do this all over again. Sorry, Turing. Maybe I will later. Just to make him feel better. I don't like making Turing upset. I didn't mean it that way, but it's the way that it decided to, talk about it. I mean, like, I like him as a friend and I want him as family, but it took it in a very negative turn. Why am I still on Market Street? Is there a reason I'm here? I already went to the Hassie Bar. What does it want me to do now? I'm definitely gonna go back and fix my mistake with Turing, because I didn't mean it in that way. I took it the wrong way.
What can I do for you?
Sure. Time to
I still have-
talk.
What do you want to know?
I don't know why I'm still here. Can you tell me? Maybe there's something outside.
Sure. Just let me know.
Can I touch it again? You don't know that. Yeah, I don't know where I'm supposed to be going now. It says that I still need to be here. But I don't know why. Do I still need to talk to somebody? I don't know. Let's just go back in and talk to, I guess, Ramona.
What can I do for you?
I want to talk to you about...
Sure. I still have a little... What do you want to know?
Tell me about BR Tech.
You don't have internal hookups, do you? The older sets are all helmets that use electromagnetic waves to stimulate the neural pathways in your brain to induce the desired sensory input. It's pretty crude though, which is why EM hats give you that dreamlike experience. It doesn't quite feel real. The Direct Link network has way higher fidelity. It's like actually being there. And since the Direct Link can interrupt your primary motor cortex, you don't have to take muscle relaxers to keep from flailing around.
Convenient.
But some people are still scared off by it.
Why is that?
Well, it's pretty invasive. They inject this smart polymer into the base of your skull, right at the brainstem, and it crawls along your primary neural pathways and bonds to your major sensory centers.
That sounds owie. That sounds like
It's been
bad
safe for
times.
almost a decade, but a lot of folks are still pretty skeeved out by the idea of having a bunch of conductive plastic coating in the inside of their brains.
I would too.
Plus, for the 24 hours or so that is hooking everything up and self-calibrating, you start to have intense hallucinations because of all the electrical crossfiring.
Fun.
It's a trip, I'll tell you that. But no worse than the stuff people have been taking for a millennia.
Did they have to
Watching
strap
the
you
world
to a
melt.
chair so you wouldn't headbutt the wall?
Anyway, if you're looking to get installed, I have a guy who does great work. Just let me know.
Okay, well that was kind of useless. Let's ask her what the VR drama is about.
Oh, it's an ongoing drama called Magical Commander Yukino. Yukino at the Gates to the Deep.
Sounds
In
fun.
it, you play the magical girl Yukino as she fights off elder gods as they arise from the ocean.
I want to watch this anime.
It's a bit cliched and just about as silly as you would expect, but it includes some really interesting intersection between the Japanese magical girl trope and the American Cthulhu mythos,
Sounds fun. I want
all with a pseudo-military theme.
it. Sweet.
In the newest episode, Yukino has to face off against the Yith as they try to inhabit the bodies of people in the present to escape their destruction in the past.
Yeah, the Yith are dangerous. How does a VR drama work? Is it like a video game?
Not really. Video games are about winning and manipulating the mechanics of the system to get ahead, right? Dramas are more about inhabiting the role of the character. There are rules, but they're mostly about behaving consistently in the fictional world.
Makes sense.
It's a bit like being in improv theater, except if you get too far out of your character, the system boots you out and you have to start the episode over. Everyone experiences the drama a little differently, but it stays broadly consistent because you have to maintain the behavior of the character you're inhabiting.
So it's like D&D.
It requires you to really get inside the head of another person.
It's like D&D.
I like it better than VR games, but that's just me.
Sounds exciting. Maybe I'll look it up.
It's the best! Super awesome! If you need any other suggestions, just let me know. I played through a little bit of everything. I'm sure I could find something you'd like.
Sweet. Thanks, Ramona.
Maybe a detective drama. Anyway,
Thank you for your time.
sure! Just let me know if you need anything. I'm always happy to help.
Alright, we're gonna go ahead and save this nonsense here, and I'm gonna go back and fix my mistake because I feel bad about it. And then, when we come back... Yeah. Let's just save it over the very first video. Alright, everybody. Thank you for coming in and watching this awesome awesomeness. I love this game. This game's great. I like the cyberpunk aspect. I like having Turing as a buddy. I like the mystery and the investigation, and how it has like this visual novel like style of gameplay. It's like a visual novel like puzzle like mystery type thing, and I really like it. It's a lot of fun. So, and if you guys haven't played this, I suggest that you do, because yeah, it's pretty kick-ass. So I love you guys, and I will see you next time. Bye!